If I recall correctly, in our last conversation about a year ago, you launched your first survey on the topic of ERG value and also included in that some questions about compensation. Tell us what you learned.
Yeah, so I actually just closed out the second survey and started processing the data. So I have a little sneak peek for the report, which will be coming out, if I keep to my timelines, will be coming out in about 3 weeks. What I found is that in 2020, 6% of organizations who filled out the survey paid their leads. They compensated them in some way. At that time, the majority were compensating in cold hard cash, which is always our recommendation. But there were a number in terms of additional professional development opportunities, mentorship, so on and so forth. So looking at compensation in a more flexible way, not just cash. This year, which was really exciting in 2021, that number went up from 6% to 28%. So a pretty astronomical leap in the span of a year. We attribute a lot of this to the social justice reckoning and movements that are happening around the world, not just in the US, but very heavily in the US. This is not to say that social justice movements haven't been happening since forever, but they are coming to light and they're invading our workplaces. And as they creep more and more into the workplace, ERGs have become such a vital part of that. Relating back to compensation is really exciting to see that there is value being put from the organizations into ERGs who are dealing with everything that's going on in the world in our country.
Yeah. Say more about that in terms of the social justice movements and other things that are, from what you're telling us, driving some of the ways that more organizations are compensating and so forth, the ERG leaders. Why is it so different now in terms of the impact that it's having versus the impact that it had years ago?